King Ink here, and welcome again to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing kind of like a spontaneous cooking video type, you know, a little bit of a follow me recipe. Pretty spontaneous things that I'm throwing together. So the main course is honestly going to be me cooking up these pork loin backlegs. With y'all's support, it really helps me out, be able to get some better ingredients, something more interesting, so that I can make some more cooking videos, because I know a lot of you guys have asked for more kitchen content, for more like cooking and recipes, and I really want to do that. It just does get sometimes hard when I really have like limited groceries and it's just a bunch of canned stuff. I know that's not the most interesting, but you know, sometimes we be balling on a budget and I'm all about making something out of nothing, but sometimes it's nice to have something to make something out of, you know? I'm gonna go ahead and cut these open because it's gonna be a little bit different. I'm kind of doing like a rice porridge with some of these pork ribs, so they're not gonna necessarily be grilled, and please, you know, avert your eyes if you're the type of person who likes putting ribs in the grill, but they're gonna be boiled in a lot of seasoning just to get like a nice umami flavor into them, so that they're nice and tender, so that they fit with the nice pancake that I made last night. Because I went to the club last night, I was mega hungry, and I just wanted something simple and not too crazy in my stomach. And now in the morning, I do feel better. I have a bunch of rice congee in the fridge. I have congee in the fridge, and I wanted to make it special. So, if you haven't already, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you haven't already, what are you doing? And we've been popping off over there on TikTok. Very, very grateful for you guys. Are basically all the spices that I'm going to be using, and I added it into here, into a pot of water, bringing this into a boil to make sure that I get some flavor into the ribs and also not make it lose the flavor that it already has. And I'll probably use this beef stock for, like, you know, a beef stew later on. And I'm going to go ahead and start adding the ribs into the pot. We got the ribs boiling up right there. I know it looks a little weird, but just trust the process. And I'm reheating the congee over here with some extra water just to get it a bit thinner, so that has yet to boil. Right now it's still cold. Honestly, want to try out today with you guys is I want to see about making my own chili oil. I've never made my own chili oil before, but I think I have all the ingredients that I need to make it. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to make some chili oil. Yeah, don't worry, I'm not gonna put anything in some glass because I don't want anything exploding on me. The ingredients I'm gonna be using for my chili oil, just a neutral oil here. I got sesame seeds, a bit of Peruvian seasoning, which is MSG, garlic powder, onion powder, because sadly something happened to all my onions and garlic that I had to throw them out, and I had to get ground cinnamon a bit because I only have this one cinnamon stick, but he's seen better days, so I'm not sure how much aromatics is going to come out of here. And then just a little bit of salt, and of course we got some chili flakes right here. There's a little bit of sesame seeds in there. That's where we're going to be pouring our oil after, and then afterwards we hit it with some soy sauce. Go ahead and pour some oil into here. Go ahead and add a little bit of that, and with the cinnamon stick I'm going to add some of the sesame seeds in here. As you can see, it's already starting to sizzle up a little bit. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and prepare this a little bit more. So I'm going to add a lot of garlic powder, because again, you should totally use fresh garlic, but I didn't have any. Same goes for the onion. I'm using a lot of onion powder in here just to get the flavors in there. A little bit of cinnamon, Peruvian seasoning. I want to be really, really careful with this. I don't want the flame to kick up, because this is honestly the most oil I have worked with in a good while, so I want to be really careful. Disclaimer, if you are a child, don't do this on your own, because oil is super dangerous. Please proceed with caution, because if this gets on you, dude, straight to the hospital or some shit. So careful. And if you made it this far in the video, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'm very excited to eat this with you guys. It's gonna be awesome, and this is my first time trying to make some chili oil, so hopefully it goes well. As my personal precaution, I'm wearing these gloves. I think that's gonna be enough, so I'm gonna go ahead and pour it. Flame off. Carefully transfer this over. Opal, go. Move. Wish me luck, you guys. I don't want you guys to miss it. You can see I just gotta let it do its little thing right here. Oh, that smells crazy, dude. Check on this. Ooh, so far so good. Here we go on these ribs. I'm gonna go ahead and take them out, and then I'm gonna transfer this broth into the congee. Which I almost forgot I gotta add the soy sauce. There we go. Hell yeah. So this is the remaining broth from the pork ribs, and I'm gonna go ahead and try this. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, that has so much flavor. It's delicious. Hell yeah. You make sure to save this. It's like liquid gold. Oh yeah. Our big old batch of congee, and I'm gonna go ahead and introduce some of this broth right into there. Ooh, it's gonna give it the most amazing, rich, porky flavor. That's exactly what you want. And then the rest of this gets put away for later. Got our whole batch of ribs, and yes, I understand not everybody likes to see them this way, but I'm gonna go ahead and make them look a bit better. First of all, the chef gets a little taste test, so here we're gonna try this. Delicious. It reminds me of the stewed like meats that we would make. So we'd make big pots of soup, and we'd have all types of meats in there, and this is kind of similar to it. And then we're just gonna make this look better. I make sure Opal approves. Here you go, baby. Ooh, how you like that? It's good, right? Hell yeah. Of course, make sure to get yourself a food safe jar, and then add the rest of your broth in there for later. This can make awesome, you know, stews, soups, anything you'd like, and looks like I'm gonna have to get another one. I grew up making a lot of different meals and eating a lot of different meals from my family that were kind of making the most of what we had. So with that, we have ribs, and we got beef broth. Basically, we got pork broth, making a rice porridge. Very simply, that's just some rice. It's just a way of stretching out your food to the max without, you know, diminishing the quality, because I think even if you're on a budget, there's a lot of awesome ways to still enjoy your food, make it look nice, make it fancy. It's all about just really learning the little intricacies of like cooking and stuff like that. This is the final look right now of the chili oil that I made, and it is a bit darker, so I had to be careful a bit with the temperature, but it smells really, really nice. It's very fragrant. I'm gonna go ahead and try it, because of course, before trying this, make sure this is cooled, y'all. Make sure it's cooled, because this is literally burning oil. So this is cooled down, so I'm gonna go ahead and try it, and I'm gonna try it with a little bit of the meat. Test you guys with my homemade chili oil. Cheers, you guys. Make sure to hit the subscribe. Ooh, very aromatic. It smells like super umami. You can smell the garlic, the soy sauce, the aromatics in there. Whoa. That is like hella flavor. Ooh, yeah, it's spicy. It sure is spicy. It's good. I'm gonna try it with the ribs. I got one of the ribs right here, and I'm gonna go ahead and add some of the chili oil right there on top, as you can see. Cheers, you guys. Immediately elevates the fuck out of the protein. That is next level. That is so good. With a few more tries and practicing, I'm sure that this is gonna taste even better. I know that I can cook this way better. Dude, this is like an 8 out of 10 immediately, and there's hella room for progress. Starting a bit of the cleanup process, and I'm gonna keep this simmering just to make sure it gets all nice and even. And I learned that to make really good congee, it's good to use a whisk so that it breaks apart the chunks of rice. Basically, what I had to do was take some of the broth out to add more of the rice, because it was a little bit too watery. I wanted it to still be like porridge vibe, so I added in more of the rice and put away the rest of the stock. So I'm gonna go ahead and whisk this a bit. Here we go. We got the more consistency. Better be good. I'll go ahead and taste test this. Oh, it's hot. Oh my god, that's even better than what I made last night. Oh my gosh. If you're feeling sick, this is about to be the best pick-me-up you've ever had. That pork broth did the trick. Oh my god. Oh my god. Of course, gotta put it away in a nice little jar. go ahead and make these look a little bit better. So I got some chili oil in there, and I'm gonna add some seasonings just to give it a little bit of a glaze. Here we go with the ribs. They look a little bit better, of course. Again, I know that's probably not how you're used to seeing ribs, just kind of how the way I made it, very spontaneous. And again, I'm always open to learning. And here we go, you guys. This is the finished product. This is my first time making a rice porridge, so a congee, and then making my own homemade chili oil with some pork ribs as the protein for today. This honestly looks so fucking amazing. It looks delicious as hell, and it is delicious. So I'm gonna try it out again for you guys, and if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button and let me know if you want to see some more cool recipes like this. Like, I won't even lie, it may have taken me a little bit of more time than I usually do, but it's because I did a lot of new things, and I know especially I really want to rework this recipe again to make it better the next time. So here we go, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and try this out. I'm really excited, and here we go. Cheers, you guys. Make sure to hit the subscribe button. This tastes like, oh my god, it literally tastes like coziness. Like a night out with friends after having a drink and stuff. I'm gonna go ahead, take a nice bite out of one of these ribs too. Can't miss out on that. Cheers, you guys. Good God. Damn, I really be whipping it up in the kitchen. This right here, I'm gonna be making it some more for sure. The umaminess is amazing. I'm really glad I had the sesame seeds because I didn't have any sesame oil, so roasting those up was really good. Although the chili oil on the camera looks as if the chili flakes burnt, no burnt flavor, it's still very rich. It reminds me of the chili oils that I would have at restaurants. The meat, very tender, despite the fact that it looks a little bit dull because, again, it is kind of like stewed, it's boiled. I whipped it up with a lot of seasoning, so it's still very tasty, very tender. And this is just like a feel-good meal. Add some green onions on top, and I think you're set. I just didn't have any green onions. I'd say replace the garlic and onion powder for fresh garlic and onion. You can never go wrong with some fresh aromatics. Dude, I rate this like a 9 out of 10. Like, this is really delicious. It's easy on the stomach. If you guys haven't already, please hit the subscribe button down below. This was me making some pork congee, basically, with some pork ribs. Really delicious, homemade. I kind of made it up in my head. Thank you again. I really want to make some more recipes like this for you guys. So let me know in the comments down below what you think. But I'm gonna go ahead and get to eating this on my live just to share it with you guys. But thank you again, everybody who tunes in and watches these videos. I super appreciate the support. I wanted to do a little bit of a kitchen recipe video because I know you guys really like it when I cook. So again, thank you so much. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and leave a comment down below. Tell me what you maybe want me to cook next, what you want me to try out. I do my best with what I have. Again, I don't have many ingredients, but sometimes when I have a little highlight ingredient, it really helps me out. So again, all my socials are down below, so go ahead and follow me over there. And we're popping off on TikTok. But again, I hope you have a great one. It's been King Ink, and have a good day. Bye.